Have you ever wondered what real wealth looks like? We often imagine it as something loud. Think of fast cars, giant logos, lavish parties splashed across social media feeds. This is the world of fame and flashy displays. It shouts its success for everyone to see and hear. Many people chase that recognition. They believe being seen proves you've made it. This wealth is easy to understand because it's so visible, so public, and so deeply ingrained in celebrity culture. But there is another world, a quieter one. This is quiet luxury. It has been gaining attention recently. Quiet luxury is not about showing off. It's about valuing things not obvious to a casual observer. It favors craftsmanship over brand names and privacy over publicity. This lifestyle is defined by subtlety and personal satisfaction, not public approval. It's a choice to live without constant external validation, finding value in the unseen details and the quality of one's private life. The contrast raises a question. Why would someone who can afford anything choose to avoid attention? Why do so many billionaires prefer a life lived in the shadows? This isn't just personal taste, it's a strategic decision. It reflects a different understanding of power, status, and what it truly means to be secure. The rise of social media makes this question more relevant than ever. We live in an age of constant visibility. That creates pressure to perform and display success publicly. Yet interest is growing in the opposite approach. People are curious about those who deliberately step away from the spotlight. In this series, we'll explore this idea and uncover the secrets behind billionaires' preference for a quieter, discreet existence. Our main argument is simple. Many of the world's wealthiest individuals avoid fame because they understand that subtle status offers something far more valuable. It provides them with privacy, control, and long-term security. While loud luxury attracts attention, it also brings a host of problems. It can lead to a loss of personal freedom, increased security risks, and the constant pressure of public scrutiny. Quiet luxury, on the other hand, acts as a protective shield. It allows a person to enjoy the fruits of their success without becoming a public commodity. We will look at how status has been signaled throughout history. Sometimes it is signaled with a shout, but often, among the true elite, it is signaled with a whisper. A whisper can be more powerful because it is only understood by those who are meant to hear it. It creates a sense of an exclusive club where true status is recognized not by a logo, but by an appreciation for quality, heritage, and discretion. We will examine real-world examples, billionaires who have mastered the art of living under the radar in fields like technology and finance, yet manage to keep their personal lives almost entirely private. We will break down their strategies. What specific choices do they make in their homes, their travel, their philanthropy, even their clothing, to maintain a low profile while still living a life of exceptional quality? We will set the stage for understanding why, for many of the world's most powerful people, the greatest luxury is not being seen at all. At its core, the desire for status is a fundamental part of what makes us human. It's a deep-seated drive that has been with us since the dawn of civilization. It is a survival instinct. Our social standing has historically determined our access to resources, our safety, our opportunities. It influences who trusts us and who listens to what we have to say. We constantly send and receive signals that communicate our position. The clothes we wear, the car we drive, the neighborhood we live in. For billionaires, the question is not whether to signal status, but how to do it. The need to prove that you have made it diminishes significantly, and more about communicating other, more nuanced qualities: taste, discernment, power. When we talk about signaling status, we can broadly divide it into two distinct languages, the loud and the quiet. Loud status is the language of explicit, easily recognizable symbols. They shout, "I am successful, I am wealthy." Quiet status, however, speaks an entirely different language. Instead of a logo-covered handbag, it might be a bespoke leather tote from an artisan with a decades-long waiting list. It is a whisper, intended only for a select audience who possess the knowledge and discernment to understand its meaning. In a world where data is the new oil, privacy has become the ultimate commodity. For most of us, our personal information is constantly being collected, analyzed, and sold. But for billionaires, the equation is flipped. Privacy is not something they casually trade. It is something they strategically acquire and fiercely protect. It is a form of currency that allows them to live a normal life, or as close to normal as possible. They create complex legal structures. They demand strict non-disclosure agreements. For a billionaire, this loss of privacy is a direct threat to their security, their family's well-being, and their peace of mind. In the world of high-stakes business and investment, trust is more valuable than any line of credit. It is cultivated through a series of subtle, consistent actions over time. These are not transactions, they are relationships. A reputation for being reliable, discreet, and trustworthy is carefully built over decades. In this world, who you can trust is far more important than who knows your name. Living a life in the public eye comes with a steep, often hidden, price tag. The most obvious cost is security. Fame makes you a recognizable target. This is not a life of freedom. It is a life lived in a gilded cage, where every public outing must be a carefully planned operation. Beyond physical security, there is the risk of legal and financial scrutiny. When you are famous, you become a magnet for lawsuits. Any misstep can have serious financial and reputational consequences. Finally, the most personal cost is the toll on mental health. Constant public judgment can lead to anxiety, paranoia, and depression. Billionaires who prioritize privacy construct a sophisticated architecture of anonymity. Their goal is not to be seen arriving, but to disappear completely. Instead of attending high-profile galas, they host small private gatherings in their homes. Phones are often checked at the door. Many of the world's most influential philanthropists practice quiet giving. They donate millions to causes through anonymous trusts and foundations. The private billionaire retains the power to write their own story. They choose what is shared, when it is shared, and with whom. There is a common misconception that fame equals influence. True, lasting influence often operates more effectively from behind the scenes. A quiet, respected billionaire can have private conversations with policymakers. Their influence is subtle, based on access, trust, and the power of their arguments. Many of the most influential venture capitalists are quiet figures who identify the next generation of founders and nurture them. They are the kingmakers, not the kings. It is the difference between being a lightning rod and being the gentle, invisible current that directs the flow of the river. Think of the private art collectors, the philanthropists who quietly fund blue sky research, the patrons funding innovative educational models. These patrons are not interested in having buildings named after them. They are interested in results. Their satisfaction comes from seeing the impact of their investment. Their legacy will not be found in headlines, but in the enduring institutions and ideas they help to create. The arrival of social media has fundamentally altered the rules of status and privacy, where life itself has become a performance. The choice to opt out of this great online performance is a deliberate and increasingly radical act of self-preservation. One of the most common tactics is the use of private, pseudonymous social media accounts. It is the digital equivalent of a private club. For public-facing figures, the strategy is meticulous curation and delegation. This creates a firewall between public persona and private self. We began this journey with a simple question. Why do so many billionaires prefer quiet luxury? The answer is a strategic, deliberate choice. A decision to trade fleeting public rewards for assets far more valuable and enduring: privacy, control, trust, and the ability to build a lasting legacy. The lessons are for anyone seeking a more intentional life. Prioritize quality over logos. Treat your privacy as a strategic asset and invest in quiet influence. If this journey was insightful, please consider showing your support. Like this video. Share it with someone who might appreciate a quieter perspective. And subscribe to Luxará Voyages. We're dedicated to more videos and essays on living well, away from the noise. Thank you for joining us.